I had to do this video over because no matter how I tried all day long, I could not get it to upload from Google. So, this is video number 2. How to protect yourself from negative energy. How to put up a shield and how to filter bad energy to keep the bad energy out and keep the good energy in. The first way I'd like to describe to you, and I'm going to be using several visual aids. The first thing to do is to filter. Many people use visual aids when they do things just because it makes it more real to them. Um, if you are talking to somebody, or you have talked to somebody, or you know you're going to talk to somebody who's really down, blue, depressed, got a lot of bad junk, and you don't want to get any of it on you, the best thing for you to do is what you do when you make a pot of coffee. You tell the bad energy to stay in the filter. You tell the bad energy that it goes in here and it does not come here. You tell the bad energy that it is allowed to go into the filter, but it is not allowed to come into you. After you've spoken to the person that you have a dealing with, after you have counseled them or having a confrontation with them or whatever it is, then you simply take the filter and you throw it. That's just one um, way to do it. I have a friend who uses a screen. It's a screen, um, like a screen door. She gets behind the screen and she does a like a mantra, a and she goes into like a meditation, and she speaks to herself, and she surrounds herself with the light of God and the protection of his angels. And then she says, all negative energy, all bad stuff, anything that's not good, that will hurt me spiritually, physically, or emotionally, has to stay on the other side of this screen. You're not allowed to come in to my side. And that's it. She does that every day, faithfully, because she wants to make sure that she keeps herself filtered from the bad stuff that continues to come in to um, to hurt us. All right, now that's how you do a filter. That's just a couple of ways. The one very, very important thing to do to protect yourself from what I call energy vampires, because while you're speaking to people and giving them your positive energy, in my particular situation, I can go to Walmart with talking to at least 2 people who I was at Walmart yesterday in the yarn department looking for some yarn needles. And this woman came and told me she just had brain surgery and she didn't know what to do with herself. And she also had plantar fasciitis and she was having trouble walking. And they wanted her to have knee surgery and she just didn't know what to do about it. Before I knew it, she was crying and telling me about all her problems. Um, she was very upset. And by the time I got done talking to her, it was about at least an hour. Um, when you're giving your positive energy to them, they're giving you their negative energy. And sometimes at the end of the day, you feel pretty worn out. You feel like, well, I'm pooped. I don't know what to do with myself. One of the best ways to clear your energy is to use sage. It's one of my favorite toys. This is a big one though. This is what I use to cleanse houses. But if you just want to light it, and then wave it around yourself and just clean, get rid of all the bad stuff. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is what I'm doing right now. Is I'm burning an incense stick of sage and cedar, and that's the way I cleanse myself from the day's badness. And today's had a lot of badness. Another way to protect yourself when you're going out. This is a strange thing, but it's true. You take a black rock, something about a black rock that grounds you and keeps you centered. It will protect you and it will repel bad energy. My favorite stone is this one right here. This is the snowflake obsidian stone. I want, I would really like to have it turned into a necklace so I could wear it all the time. But this is a black stone. You can also use black onyx, black tourmaline, anything black will do. Hold it in your pocket, wear it as a bracelet, wear it as a necklace, however you want to do it. That's another way to ground yourself and to keep yourself from being taken away by somebody else's negative energy. You know, you can also, not only are we receiving their bad attitudes and their bad energy, but sometimes we get caught in their karma. You know how karma's a bitch and comes back on people that do bad things? Well, sometimes the people you're talking to are in the midst of bad karma and they try and put some of that off on you. Don't do it. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. You repel that stuff. You make sure you cleanse yourself and get rid of it and don't let that hop on you. The last way for you to cleanse yourself is to use a salt bath. I'm not talking Epsom salt. That's the kind of salt, for swollen sprains and different things like that. I'm talking about a sea salt bath. Um, Fill the bathtub up and get in it and just sit and relax and maybe burn yourself a sage candle or lavender, which is my favorite, and just let the worries of the day be cleansed away from you. Let all of the bad energy just be washed from you in a sea salt bath. Um, the last thing I want to tell you is how to shield yourself. Now, I do it quite simply. All I do is I draw a line, literally draw a line in front of me, and I say, this is my space. This is my territory. This is my hedge of protection. This is my wall of protection. This is where I live. And you, bad spirits, you, negative energy, you, bad attitudes, you, bad karma, you, psychic vampires, are not allowed to come past this line, this wall. This is my protection. This is my shield. And you can't come in because I won't let you. That's how I do it. Real simple, I know. It's not an exact science. And maybe there's a different way that you have discovered that does work for you. But whatever works for you is what you should do. So if you got any comments or you got any other ideas that you'd like to share, please do.